How is it going, retro people? My name is Brad, this is Retro Style Spotlight, and this is your news, notes, history, and retro games to play for the week of December 13th, 2016. Last week's tutorial was all about unconventional compression and seems to be slightly controversial. So this tutorial showcases how to use tools to convert games to WBFS, CSO, and PBP file formats that compress or otherwise save space on your hard drive by zeroing out dummy data or just using straight up compression. So this isn't meant to necessarily convince any of you to change your ways. If you currently do use archives and find that to be acceptable, then so be it. This is an alternative method for those of you who want to save space and not deal with archives. There will be a part 2 in the future as well to cover new things like NTFS compression. A few months ago, I showed off the 8-bit album that was listened to by plugging it into a real Famicom. Well now, for those that don't have a Famicom or a Retron 5, the album is now being released on disc. Coming in early 2017, pre-orders are now open. The album comes with an English magazine that details the making of the album, interviews with the artists, and has some exclusive artwork. PlayAsia has the pre-order up at $24 USD, so if you like chiptunes and pixel art like myself, then head on over to the link below and grab your copy now. Hyperkin is known for making some pretty odd and quirky hardware, and this is no different. Called the Clack, and I have no clue who came up with that name, it is ridiculous. It is a mechanical keyboard that is styled in the North American SNES color scheme. It has Gaote, G-A-O-T-E, blue mechanical keys, and I clearly mispronounced that, which seems to be different than Cherry MX style keys, which seems to be more common, with a solo backlit color. The keyboard costs around $100 USD, but is currently out of stock. I'm a bit surprised at that price point because for a little more, you can grab a Logitech Optimus Spark, the keyboard that I'm using, with its mechanical keys and full RGB backlighting. So with some setup, I could select those SNES colors and set my keyboard to use that style if I want. However, it won't be exactly the same. So if you want to save some time, need a new mechanical keyboard, and love the SNES, then this certainly could be for you. People have made some pretty odd things in Minecraft, like calculators and extensive complicated logic puzzles. But now, there are emulators? The Atari 2600 is now playable inside of Minecraft. Granted, it's slow and not meant for serious use. This is still a pretty damn cool proof of concept. Due to the limitations of Minecraft, the refresh rate isn't exactly great. Created by Seth Bling, Bling estimates that his emulator can complete roughly 20 processor instructions a second, compared to the Atari 2600 measures of roughly 510,000 a second. So, a big disparity. This is a processor, however, that's attempting pure machine emulation, as opposed to using hacks, and it has been built in vanilla Minecraft with no mods or external boosts added. The method can be recreated by anyone and is detailed by Seth. Everything is housed inside of Minecraft and is a testament to what this game has become, and that's something that is truly mind-blowing. So don't expect to play Donkey Kong in Minecraft anytime soon, but lay down your dirt and create an emulator. So if you want to build this yourself, the links are below. Now it's time for Retro Remix Song of the Week, and this week's song is entitled Trigger Please, which remixes several Chrono Trigger songs as well as Final Fantasy V's Gilgamesh theme. Remixed by Shnabubula? I'm clearly mispronouncing a lot of things today, and I know I'm saying that wrong, but this remix blends piano and strings brilliantly with various different songs and becomes a frantic song that is amazing to listen to. Links to this song are below. This month, in 2000, Dark Cloud was released in Japan, and as a side note, this is one of my favorite RPG series ever. Dark Cloud is an action RPG video game developed by Level 5 and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation 2. Originally intended as a launch title for the PS2, the game was ultimately released in Japan in December of 2000, in North America in May 2001, and in Europe in September of 2001. A sequel with an unrelated plot, Dark Chronicle, released as Dark Cloud 2 in North America, was released in Japan in 2002 and worldwide in 2003. Combining action role-playing with elements of city-building games, the game tells the story of a group of adventurers who band together to fight against an evil being called the Dark Genie, who has attacked and destroyed their home villages. The protagonist is Tone, a boy who is given a magical stone called the Atlamilia by Simba, the Fairy King, not the Disney character, which has the power to rebuild the destroyed lands. Though, if Simba crossed over and gave a random Sony character, I don't even want to. I just explained the plot of Kingdom Hearts, didn't I? Dark Cloud was the first game from developer Level 5, led by President and CEO Akihiro Hino, who also wrote, produced, and designed the game. Development began immediately when the company was founded in October of 1998, with a projected development time of 2 years. When the PlayStation 2 was announced on March 2, 1999, then Sony President and CEO Ken Kutaragi used an early demo of Dark Cloud to show the capabilities of the platform. The demo showed a magic carpet flying through a valley and some waterfall effects. Dark Cloud was met with mainly positive reviews by critics, who praised its blend of gameplay types, although some did criticize its combat as repetitive. The game was also a commercial success. Although it initially sold poorly in Japan, it eventually went on to sell over 800,000 units worldwide. In November 2015, Sony announced the PlayStation 4 would be getting PlayStation 2 emulation. On December 3rd, the Sony Twitter feed posted and then quickly removed an announcement trailer for Dark Cloud running on the PS4, demonstrating 1080p graphics via up-rendering, trophy support, and both remote play and share play capabilities. On December 4th, via the PlayStation blog, Sony confirmed Dark Cloud would be included in the first batch of up-rendered PS2 games released for the PS4. Available only via the PlayStation Store, the game would feature everything shown in the leaked announcement trailer, plus second screen supports for the PlayStation Vita and the PlayStation app. If you are a patron that pledged to be a part of our Patreon campaign and are watching this early, then thank you very much. For those of you who pledged at the producer level role, your names are now on screen. If you are interested in seeing your name as a part of Retro Style Spotlight, the tutorials, and have it be inside the Launchbox app, then head on over to our Patreon link in the description below. At just $2 a month, you can see content like RSS early, and at the higher tiers, you start to unlock things like exclusive Discord server access, producer credits, and a personal hangout with the Launchbox team. Any dollar amount anyone pledges to our campaign is helping us create a better product. So that was Retro Style Spotlight for the week of December 13th, 2016. All of the relevant links to everything you heard in this edition of RSS will be in the description below. Remember, you can sign up for a Launchbox Forum account, and if Launchbox has given you a beautiful library of games, then why not purchase a premium license of Launchbox for $20 to access Big Box, which is a controller and couch-oriented version of Launchbox. The Launchbox Games database is also available for any user to contribute to as well. Jason, Kirsten, and I, along with the rest of our team, have a lot planned for our community, so if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we're doing a tutorial video every Friday, live developer sessions, Launchbox news, Q&As, and a ton more content in the future. Let us know what you think of RSS and any feedback you may have on it. My name is Brad, the link to my channel is below, and remember, freaks and geeks, to play more games, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day!